choose rich every fucking time.
Let me show you everything I know.
Hello and welcome to StrategyBot's new video. In this video, we're gonna introduce you an important tool on TradingView for testing the quality of your strategies, the StrategyTester. To be introduced this part, I'd like to ask Max, our technical director, to give you an introduction.
Hello everyone, I'm Max, and I'm gonna introduce you to the StrategyTester through the average 15 minutes, which is an algorithm 15-minute strategy that I developed. Now you are watching the main interface of the StrategyTester, and you can see 4 categories below the chart, which are Overview, Performance Summary, List of Trades, Properties. Let's open the overview first. In the overview part, you can see 7 parameters: net profit, total closed trades, percent profitable, profit factor, max drawdown, average trade profit, and average bars in trades. So what do they each mean? The first is net profit. As the name suggests, it's how much money the strategy can earn you under the conditions you give. I believe that there is no need to introduce too much. For traditional stocks, 20% annual profit is already very high, and Warren Buffett has only achieved a stable compound interest of roughly 20%, which is about 20% profit per year. But in the cryptocurrency world, people will feel that 20% is not much. In fact, it isn't the case. Even those who are profitable are only a small number of people who actually trade. And you can see that this strategy has achieved more than 720% profit in this year. It is a very excellent result. Then there are total closed trades, which refers to the number of a strategy has completed a trade from the start of backtesting to the present. The more trades a strategy is backtested higher, the more convincing it can be, and chance will be less. And this strategy has made 204 trades this year. Next is the percent profitable, meaning the number of profits as a percentage of all orders. Theoretically, the percent profitable isn't important because it doesn't affect the next trade through the human man, as it does with manual trading. However, in combination with the reality, a strategy with a low percent profitable is also highly likely to trigger anxiety in the user running the strategy. Generally speaking, a percent profitable of 70% or more is better. For example, the percent profitable is 81% for this strategy is an excellent level. Next is the profit factor, which it should be noted is a very vital parameter. The official definition of TradingView is this: the amount of money a TradingView strategy made for every unit of money it lost in the selected currency. In human terms, this means that the value is calculated by dividing the gross profit by the gross loss. Average profit factor is around 2.9, which is an amazing level. Then there is the max drawdown. Again, it should be noted that this is generally the most important parameter, because how long you can survive in the market mainly depends on it. And if the max drawdown is too big, it may lead your money directly to zero in the case with leverage. At the same time, it is also a difficult parameter to understand. Let's say you have a capital of $10,000 and have made a maximum of $15,000 during the period. When a drawdown occurs to $13,500, that is a maximum drawdown of 15%. Later, the strategy continues to make profits to $20,000, but after a period of retraction to $16,000, then the max drawdown becomes to 20%. I believe that this explanation is easy enough for you to understand, and you will know why it is the most important parameter. Generally speaking, no more than 20% is a good level of drawdown. Also, in the case of average, for example, the max drawdown of no more than 15% is a very extraordinary level of drawdown. This is followed by the average trade profit, which is very simple to understand. It is the average value of profit that you can make per trade. Finally, average bars in trades, which is also a very straightforward parameter, but the point to note is the time period you have chosen. As a simple example, if the value here is 4 and you pick a period of 1 hour, then the average position time is 4 hours. But when you pick a period of 15 minutes, your average position time is 1 hour. After introducing the first category, we come to the most important part, which is the performance summary. There are many parameters in this section. Let's look at 4 more important parameters that have a very important place in judging of a strategy. First of all, the net profit. I believe that our wise audience has already understood it, so I don't need to explain it again. Then take a look at the 2 concepts of gross profit and gross loss. This is the profit you make on all winning trades and the profit you make on all losing trades. The subtraction of the 2 is the net profit. Next is the buy and hold return, which represents the net income from buying and holding at the market price to the present when the strategy starts backtesting, which is not difficult to understand. Below is the Sharpe ratio. In short, the higher the Sharpe ratio, the smoother the asset curve can be. The Sharpe ratio is actually the return to risk ratio. That is how many units of return can be exchanged for each unit of risk. Having a smooth equity curve is an important goal for many traders, but for our ordinary personal quantitative traders, there is no need to study too much how to calculate. TradingView will help you save a lot of time. For the Sharpe ratio, there is actually no standard for how many values are considered excellent. The benevolent say benevolence, the wise say wisdom. The last is the commission. I believe I don't need to introduce too much. Haha. Evil exchange, earn forever. For high-frequency quantitative trading, the commission is a very important part because the high frequency will lead to a sudden increase in the transaction volume. At this time, the commission is low or even zero, which is extremely important. Now that we are talking about the commissions, you are welcome to register through our balance exchange link in the details below this video to enjoy the highest percentage of commission cashback. And you can also join our Telegram group to try our strategies. At last, here comes the list of trades. We can see the contract column. The quantity here represents how many units of this currency you have positioned. For example, if you are trading Bitcoin, 10 contracts means that you have a position of 10 Bitcoin. Many friends may have doubts about drawdown in the last column. Why are all profitable orders and there will be a display of drawdown? Let me explain here. This represents the largest drawdown of your order, which means the largest loss before the order is not closed. As for the last classification properties part, it is not important to judge whether a strategy is good or bad, so it will not be expanded here. Okay, so these are the key things you need to know about the strategy tester.
Okay, thank you, Max. So these are all for this video. If you find it useful, please subscribe and hit the like button. If there is something you don't understand or there are other things you want to know about, please comment. Finally, if you have relevant insights or are interested in the strategy in the video, welcome to join our Telegram group to have more information. In the Telegram channel, we'll also synchronize buying and selling signals in real time. See you next time. Peace out.